Hey guys, it's Theodore from Practical Psychology, and today in this video you're going to get 9 of the best life hacks to help you become more productive. Well, I've actually written an entire ebook of over 100 life hacks just like these, but let's get on to the first one. Number 1, focus on one task. You'd be surprised at how much you can actually accomplish when you sit down for 30 minutes and focus on just one task. Instead of trying to accomplish 10 things on your to-do list each day, cut it down to 3 to 5 main things and focus on those goals for a couple hours each day. That means also making sure they're decently sized goals, not something like cleaning the kitchen or doing your laundry, but maybe something like reading a book. Things that can actually take a couple hours of your time and eventually lead to continual improvement or a positive ROI down the road. Life hack number 2 is batching. So batching is something that came intuitively to me, but some people are completely blown away when I explain the concept to them. Basically, when you're planning the stuff you need to do, put those things in categories that are similar. When you go to do them all at once. For example, instead of writing a script, recording a script, editing a script, and then animating a video all in one day, write all day long, then record all day long, then edit all day long, and then finally on the 4th day, animate all day long. Here's another example. Let's say you have to run mail to the post office, you have to go to the gym, which was going to require a shower, clean your kitchen, and then go to the supermarket. Some people might do the things that I named in the order that I named them, but someone experienced in batching would run to the post office first, then go to the gym, and then go to the supermarket maybe a little sweaty, but it'll help you keep your groceries cold, and then when you finally get home, put the groceries away, clean the kitchen because you're already there, and then finally take a shower. It's a simple concept and it can save you a lot of time. Life hack number 3 is to start using the Pomodoro technique. Time management isn't always easy when we're working, and it's especially hard when we're studying in college. Finishing a paper or studying for a test can be very difficult when you have friends and roommates nearby to distract you. Well, in the late 1980s, Francesco Cirillo discovered a technique to keep him focused during his university studies. He was inspired by a tomato-shaped kitchen timer, and the Italian word for tomato is pomodoro, and that's where the technique is named after. The Pomodoro technique has since gone on to become a well-known technique in time management, inspiring online timers, blogs, and similar time management techniques. Try using this form of time management for studying, writing papers, and other long-term tasks. The Pomodoro technique doesn't require the traditional tomato-shaped timer that inspired it. All you have to do is set your phone or a kitchen timer a few times and get focused. So here are the steps that Cirillo uses in the Pomodoro technique. Step number 1, pick a task to focus on for the next 2 hours. Step number 2, set the timer. Traditionally, the Pomodoro technique recommends setting your timer to 25 minutes. This unit of time, 25 minutes, is also nicknamed a Pomodoro. Step number 3, focus solely on that task until the timer rings. Step number 4, when the timer does ring, write a check mark on a piece of paper. Step number 5, after you write that check mark, take a short 3 to 5 minute break. And the last step is repeat steps 2 to 5 for a total of 3 rounds. You'll know you have finished 3 rounds when there's 3 check marks on the piece of paper. Once you have finished 3 Pomodoros, take a longer break. This process can take all the way up to 30 minutes, but some people even take an hour break. And if you still have work to do, just repeat the entire process over again. Life hack number 4 is a really simple one. It's just to get rid of distractions. This is like the easiest productivity hack out there, yet so many people are distracted when they actually work. And trust me when I say I know. I've worked on Practical Psychology in a house with 9 people living in it. Sometimes just renting a hotel room and working is the blessing of the week. Even small distractions like notifications on your phone can wreak crazy havoc on your to-do list. Life hack number 5 is to actually love what you're doing. Well, for the most part. So this one's more about motivation, but will really come in handy at the end of the month when you're looking back at what you've actually done. If you absolutely love what you're doing, you will not have to fight procrastination as hard, and you'll have the natural drive to keep moving forward and keep creating new goals. This might mean a major life-changing decision, but if you absolutely love what you're doing, then you're going to be so much closer to your best happiness. Life hack number 6 is to actually get 8 hours of quality sleep. Getting 8 hours of sleep isn't enough if you hear trucks blaring outside, you have the thermostat cranked at 77 degrees, and you wake up around 6 to 7 times throughout the night. Not only do you need 7 or more hours of sleep, but it also needs to be great quality sleep, which means a coolish room, normal quiet ambient sounds, and a comfortable bed. In fact, one of the things you should actually overspend on in your life is a bed, because you spend such a large portion of your life on it. And I have found it has a major impact on your motivation, willpower, and productivity throughout the day. One night's rest can do wonders for your mind and your motivation. Life hack number 7 is to work out. If you're trying to increase your productivity, one of the best things you can do is go to the gym and just work out. It's been proven in many studies that going to the gym for a couple hours a day can greatly increase your overall productivity if it's done in the right manner. See, the brain loves physical activity, but make sure not to overdo yourself or your productivity will actually be hindered. Eventually, after going to the gym for a couple weeks, it'll become a habit and you'll start to love to see the progress in yourself. Exercise exercise can increase blood flow and produce hormones that support focus and increase your willpower. Also, exercising regularly can also increase your average lifespan by 7 years, and by exercising, it'll also make those 7 years less likely to be devoured by age-related and neurological diseases like Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. Life hack number 8 is to outsource tedious tasks. So, you should value yourself. Don't do super repetitive tasks that numb your mind when you could do creative work that you've trained yourself in that field. Also, don't spend 6 months learning a new skill when you could double down on a skill you already are proficient in, and you could earn more per hour by growing that skill. You can outsource tasks on a website like Upwork that allow you to hire graphic designers, virtual assistants, web developers, and all other kinds of skills across the world. Learning to outsource your tasks can save you a ton of time, which allows you to spend your time doing more high-value tasks that can actually pay off the outsourcing fee. I might make a whole video about this if you guys are interested. Leave a comment below if you want a more in-depth video on how to outsource. And the last life hack for you is something called taking Tim Ferriss's low information diet. Of all the time management videos I've watched, and I've watched a ton, I haven't seen any mention this tip, and it's my absolute favorite tip. So the low information diet is an idea I originally got from the 4-Hour Work Week written by Tim Ferriss. Tim talks about how most people consume media like TV shows, news, and social media that fall into one of these, sometimes more than one of these categories. They're either negative, irrelevant, they're outside of your control, or time consuming. Well, these things are not going to help you get to your goal faster, but eliminating them will help you get to your goal faster. By the way, before I end this video, if you want that ebook that I wrote titled 120 Productivity Hacks, all you have to do is check out the link in the description below and you'll get a crazy discount just for being an awesome subscriber and watching this whole video. By the way, you don't even know the amount of work and thought process it took to write 120 hacks. Try thinking of just 20 on your own. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you got insane value from it, and please, please, please actually implement one of these productivity hacks right now instead of just learning about it. After all, these are all useless if you don't act upon them. I'll see you in the next video.